Live. We have 3 phones, guys.
And a camera.
And a camera, yes.
But that's because it's important. In this video, Joseph and I are gonna do a quick update on the status of the SSX303, as well as talking about something new that we created, but that's what we're gonna test. Now, first of all, Joseph, what's the exciting news?
The exciting news is that we have the production prototype right here. Not prototype really.
It's actually
the final.
It is from batch 1. Like, this gun is out of quality control from batch 1. That's exactly what we're getting, and this brings us to the big news, which is the SSX303 passed quality control just yesterday. So every single gun went through quality control. All of them work perfectly fine, and we are ready to ship them from the manufacturer to the warehouses. So they're not in our warehouse yet, but they are ready, and that means that it's going to take about 1.5 to 2 months until they're in the warehouses. We are talking mid of February. So just like promised with the last update, we can stick to it, and you know, that's always great news.
Can we?
Can we? Yes, we can. We even have some safety. It might actually be that they even come in earlier, a bit earlier than announced. And also, good news is, before we communicated that if you have a reservation, you get it in mid of February and otherwise mid of March. But this is not the case. You will actually get it earlier. So even if you didn't have a reservation, you still make it into this part of batch 1 and you get it in.
Maybe.
Now
No?
I checked the numbers. Mid
Serious?
of February.
Okay.
Everyone who ordered until now, basically, because now this first chunk of batch 1 is sold, makes it or gets the gun shipped in mid of February.
Okay, so it's coming. I tried to listen, but
Yes.
maybe I will need to rewatch it now. And let's talk about the gun, because that's actually exciting. Is it more exciting than when it's coming?
I think it's exciting. Also, we have here the mass production. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a sample, like with the mass production of the low power variable. Also, this passed QC.
The
This
final.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's lightweight. It's so universal to use, and it's just nice.
And it's sharp.
Yeah,
The
it's very
image
sharp.
is sharp.
Eye relief is nice. Man, on this we really tried to check all the boxes. This, like, a lot of detail went into this optic. But yeah, also exciting news. Oh wait, maybe before we get onto the camo covers that we are about to maybe put into production, depending on you guys' opinion. There's also news for the people who are gonna order right now. So if you now go on Knowledge.com and you order, you won't make it into this shipment anymore, but you make it into the next one. And here we're looking at mid to end of March. So also there, waiting times are, it is long, but it's also a great gun. But yeah, just so you know, if you order now, it comes a bit later. Good. Now the camo covers. We got something from Textile.
Something new. We never talked about this, right?
Yeah.
It looks funny when you just have it in your hands,
Yeah.
but it makes a big difference when it's on the rifle. So shall we put it on?
Also some background. I did just tell Textile, hey, we would like to have some covers for the SSX303 because this is going to be a product that people with skillies like. You know, it's stealthy, it's quiet, it checks all the boxes. So some camo cover would be nice. And this is the final sample, they say, and we can put this into production, but we need your guys' opinion.
I kind of want to put it on my hand, like the girls, you know, they have it like this.
That actually looks fancy. Yeah. Good, so I'm gonna put the multicam on there. Or it's like a greenish multicam because we wanted to really adapt it to European forests. And Joseph is gonna put it on there with the pattern Amber. Joseph has never done this. I have seen it on there already, so
I was taking it off when we were taking pictures. Come
Oh,
on.
right, so you already seen it. Okay. Good. Anyways, we're gonna put it on there and we're gonna show you what it is about. And we need your guys' opinion if we should make this product. Because, you know, I don't know, do you guys like it? Maybe you just wanna spray paint your gun.
Is it a good idea, perhaps?
Yeah, and the idea here is really to, you know, give you an option to camouflage your gun without painting it. You know, maybe you want to keep it black.
And also, if you paint the gun, you don't really get the 3D leaf effect.
Yeah,
you
it's not
don't
as
have
good.
the flappy, you know, leaves. And it works with the leaves. We should maybe show the leaves too.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel, can you get the 3D camo leaves with the pins? Sure. Thanks.
In the storage on the floor, they're just laying there.
Good. So it is the same mesh as the Norwich 3D ghillie. Man, you're so fast now. Is this a competition or what?
So I haven't done this before, but I'm faster. Everything is a competition.
Life is about winning, guys. It's not about
You
showing.
have to be the fastest.
It's only fun if you're the best.
Enough, please.
Yes, that's enough. Just put it here. Thanks. Okay,
Come
so
on.
the idea of this is that it's kind of like a shoe. So we have all of this lacing going on, which basically helps you to, adapt it to, if you have a grip on there or a flashlight on the side or something. You are still kind of able to use this cover. And it's not the easiest to put on, but once it's on, it's on. And then
it's gonna
also
stay
easy to
there.
remove, yeah. It's definitely not, it's quite tight actually.
Well, it should be, because you don't want it get tangled in your gear and other stuff. So it's tighter. Takes a little bit more time in the beginning when you are just putting it on there. But once it's there, how often do you really need to remove it?
Yeah.
Never, I guess. Maybe when you are doing like once a year a proper maintenance or something. Maybe then you need to remove it. I don't really know. And the nice thing is that everything keeps working. Like adjusting the stock, I can still do it. So it's all thought out.
Exactly.
Do we have the suppressor cover as well? We also have
Yes.
suppressor covers. We have everything.
Yeah.
We have everything.
So
Not
not
yet. But
not
we will.
yet. If you guys like it, I can already tell that it is a process to put it on there.
I can already tell that I like it. That's what you wanted to say, right?
No.
So we will just do it.
I like it. I think it's great. I think it's a good idea. Because I never, sometimes people come to me and they say, I don't want to spray paint my gun, I want to showcase it in my room, and then I want it to be black. And what if I do urban gameplay and I want to, replicate this loadout? Or what if there's no way back once I paint it, I cannot remove it anymore.
Well, you can, but it never looks as pretty as without
Yeah,
it.
it's the same, yeah.
And again, like painting at this point, I think it's even inferior to some degree.
Yeah, true.
I mean, talking about real steel guns, of course, there is some advantage because you need to keep all the functions and everything. So putting leaves on the gun, on a real gun, is not the best idea. But in Airsoft, come on. Of course we can do it.
Joseph, you really have to take time. It's like, it's like a shoe. Do the preparation for the lacing. Get it all loosened up, because otherwise you will never be able to put on the shoe. That's how I feel about this cover right now. It's quite tight on there.
I mean, we all try to cram your feet into the shoes.
Yeah, true.
I've done it. I do it every day. Never works.
Sounds like you, man.
Okay, I'm gonna try to outsmart you and really put my time
Yeah,
into.
put your time in there, man. I didn't in the beginning. and
Because
I was
maybe I can show
afraid.
you, because people don't really see what I'm doing. I'm just stretching it out, the lacing, or the cord, so that I have more space and it's easier to then put it on.
Fuck, I've
We have
done
some
it.
comments. I would like to see the comments, but I don't have.
Joseph, I've done it.
You've done it?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah!
I'm just gonna slowly continue.
Good. Joseph, you already lost. Because I've done it.
Is it a competition?
Okay, so this is the multicam front. We are planning to, if we make this, we would also plan to have the cover for the back.
Oh, you still don't have that one. Come on.
That's super easy, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you did it the wrong way. Now we also made sure that you can still access the QD in the back and in the middle. Just so you can use your QDs. That's what it's all about, right? That you camo your gun and then it's still functional. Because when you look at some of the covers that people do, they wrap like a string around with some burlap and it gets tangled in their bolt and cylinder and whatnot. So this is like the opposite of that. It's functionality.
Well, functionality over what? Are we really sacrificing camouflage with this? I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I mean, it is very well camouflaged. What are you guys gonna see in a second? Once I have this guy on there. The nice thing is you can always remove it if you decide against it. If you go like, okay, I'm gonna play in an urban area today with the 303, which of course you can. That's the idea of this product,
Oh, wow.
to be highly universal.
Honestly, I would never remove it because I don't want to put it back on.
Yeah, I mean that's you. You can always leave it on there, like it doesn't really bother you, right? Just doesn't.
I think I didn't put enough time into preparation.
Yeah, totally, man.
We should have done this before the live stream.
Well, that's the idea, you know, we're testing it right now. This is like, we got this from Textile and we're checking it out. Does it make sense? Should they add maybe more string lengths? Maybe that would make it a bit easier. I don't even think so. I think it just, man, you just.
Then it
need
would
to
just
take the
flap
time.
around. I mean,
Yeah, then you have 2 long strings and no one benefits from that either. Okay, Joseph, I think you're losing. Come on.
admit that, but maybe I am. Oh, okay. Now I really loosen it up. And
it's like a shoe, you know, as I said. Okay, quiet. We became quiet because we need to focus on doing it faster than the other person. Okay, I've done it. Fuck, you've done it as well. Okay. But I'm gonna make it nice and tidy. Put the cords into place. Good. Now the good news is that also this. Nice, eh?
bam!
There we
Who
go.
won?
Oh, well, you're not finished yet. What about your suppressor? No, you have to put the cow on.
Ah! Are you kidding me? We also have it for the suppressor?
Yes.
Well, you
And
still don't have it
I
there.
have it for the low power variable instead.
Ah, man.
Hey, be grateful.
Sorry,
Okay.
boss.
How does this work? Man, they really thought about this. Like, even if you have the cover on there, you can still, you know, you still have a variable adjustment here, which makes a lot of sense.
Sounds like you are surprised, but you've been part of this project for a long time.
Well, I did look into it once in a while, but honestly, I didn't take the time yet to actually put it on. Oh, can someone show me how this works? So we do have Velcro again here. Man, this makes a lot of sense. Good job, Textile. I start to enjoy this.
You know what? I'm just gonna call it a day because I'm done.
Me too. Me too!
So we finish at the same
Finish at
time.
the same time.
Okay, there we have it. That's our camouflage for the gun.
So that's how it looks like. That's the multicam version, which we made a bit greener because I always found that multicam is in our areas sometimes a bit too bright.
One more thing, to be honest. We completely camouflaged our guns in a live stream.
Yeah,
When you think about it,
that's nice, yeah.
that's actually pretty fast.
You know, it took a while for live stream, but yeah, when you think about it, if people
Yeah.
put spray paint to their guns and then they, I don't know, man. You know, it takes a while. Then you glue, I don't know, some people even glue leaves there and moss and whatnot. This is done now. And you can totally use it. Like, it's not gonna,
Now we
it's
can.
not flopping around, and the leaves are attached in a way that it's not in line of your sight. Like, on top you have no leaves, but on the side you have the leaves. On the bottom you still have access to your M-lock. If you want to put a grip, you can kind of like, you know, widen this apart, put your stuff there, and you can still, the gun can still be operated. Like, I can adjust the length to pull, I can still adjust the power of the low power variable.
I can also adjust the power of my red dot.
Yeah. Screw you, Joseph. Yeah, there
I
we
will
go. Now, for comparison, this is an uncovered suppressor. So if you have this in a forest, you know, it's gonna stand out. But now you have Joseph's version here. There we go. So that's multicam, that's amber. Hope you guys are gonna like it.
That's it, that's the end of the live stream, right?
Yes, it is. But now, what we need to know, and we're quite decided on this actually, to be honest.
Yes, make the product, yes! Double Ausrufzeichen. Exclamation mark. Amber, okay, they like amber.
I also like amber. I think
Amber.
amber is an amazing, like the greens on it. they
Multicam, there we go, multicam as well.
Okay, what we didn't show is...
Both, they want both, come on. Oh, the leaves, yes,
Yes.
the leaves.
So, the leaves, which this one is...
By the way, on the big camera, if you are watching this on YouTube, we had to change the battery. So we were just asking which one do you like more. So put it down in the comments. Amber, multicam, what's your preference?
So the pin, I can just now loop it. Fuck. You know, ideally you put the pins through before you put the cover on, not like.
But it's still doable.
Like me. It is doable. I'm just gonna show it here. So I push the pin through, and now I put the leaf on there. Bam. So now I have even more camouflage. 3D leaves and that cover doesn't get any better than this. And also now if you want to get into the pistol, and that's the nicest thing, you don't have to take the cover off. You can just loosen this Velcro here in the back. Boom. You move this forward, now you loosen those screws, you can pull away the buffer tube base, and then you take out the pistol if you want to change your power output or anything like this. So, you know, unlike those camo wraps on VS10s and stuff where it's like, oh, I need to get into my gun, I have to take off the entire camo wrap. You don't have to do on this one, which is, well, it's nice. I think that's a nice touch to it.
I mean, look at it. While we were talking, I just put 3-4 leaves on there.
Yeah.
This obviously needs to be a little adjusted because we did it in a hurry. But like, you know, the leaves are there and it looks like a branch.
With a red dot on.
With the red dot.
Yeah,
Looks like a branch with a red dot.
And a grip, yeah.
And put one more.
All right. Also, I know a lot of people are gonna ask, what about the leaves when they're back in stock? Man, we're producing and producing and producing. We produced so many of them. Once they're in stock, it's impossible that they go out of stock. I'm telling you, we make so many of them. Hopefully.
Or is it?
That's what we're
Is it impossible? Like we thought so last time, but
yeah, true. You guys really like those leaves, then. Okay, good. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, not for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. And for more infos, you know, go to the SSX303 product page. We're gonna update it very soon. It's not done yet. We just got the news now, and we want to keep you guys updated. See you on the next one.
See ya.